Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn. I'm the nerd in a snapback, and today we are taking a look at Crossfire Legion. Now, there's a chance that you might have already seen or even played Crossfire Legion. It did go into early access, I think, back in May, but it is now officially launching into 1.0. Crossfire Legion is an RTS, so think of games like Command & Conquer or the old school Warcraft games. And, you know, this is a genre that I adore a lot, okay? While I have not played many RTSs recently, it's because we haven't actually been getting that many RTSs recently. It's a fairly niche genre, and I play them in a way that, like, I felt abandoned by a lot of the developers for a long time, because admittedly, I play these games like I play army men, okay? I'm building a cool little base, I'm setting up some towers and defenses, I'm gonna build a nice organized platoon, and we're gonna go play army, okay? Whereas, like, I feel like after the success of StarCraft and Warcraft 3 on competitive circuits, it started to move into where these games were more heavily designed around having a competitive scene to them. And like, I get it, but at the same time, it made the games not fun for me. And woe is me, blah, 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 I understand. But that also meant that when those didn't stay successful in an esports setting, that the genre just kind of died in its entirety. So, and if we saw things like Dawn of War, the 40K RTS game. Dawn of War is a great game. Dawn of War 2 was just not. It was so much more trying to be an esports thing, and Dawn of War 3 was terrible, okay? And then, like, StarCraft continued to be the StarCraft, like, juggernaut that it was, but I never liked StarCraft because of how competitive the game was, and then Command & Conquer went into really weird ways. Command & Conquer 4 did really awkward crap, and then we saw the mobile game for it. RTSs are not doing so hot, okay? And I this game has mixed reviews on Steam already, so you know, I don't know where we're at. But anyway, let's take a look at it. Let's see. Can I play Army Men? Or are you going to be worried about macro and micro and API? APM, not API.
History, Viper. Let's begin.
Okay. That was the initial reveal trailer from 10 months ago in January. We'll keep moving forward. This is the New Horizon reveal trailer. This is from February of this year. Does this game have a story mode? Those are really cool visuals.
Good job. Fusion core deployed. Radiation field active. I believed in your vision.
That vision is finally becoming reality.
I still believe in what New Horizon stands for.
Huh. Am I getting copywritten for this song? Probably. You're a cool visual. Thanks. Can I just watch this fucking anime instead of playing this RTS? That looked fucking sick. This is the early access launch trailer from May, so just when it launched into early access. Age of Empires 4 was the newest RTS that I can recall, and honestly, it removed a lot of army men for more historical stuff. No story mode, and which was centered on one historical figure. That's unfortunate. I feel like you play a lot of RTS games the way that I like to play RTS games, and there's so few that let you do that anymore.
military giant. Got eyes on hostile. Focus fire on target.
You know, I gotta say, they've done a pretty damn good job at making some pretty sick trailers for RTS games. RTS games are hard to market.
Ready, Commander.
We'll keep moving. This is the new game modes trailer from
Welcome,
May of
Commander.
this year.
This briefing will help you understand and master Crossfire Legion's new payload and co-op game modes. Let's start
Co-op?
with payload mode.
Okay.
You will find yourself fighting for control of the map as you secure falling crates. Once you have secured the area around each crate, you will have to escort its payload to its launch point. Secure 3 payloads to win the mission.
That's gamey.
Escorting is not everything. If your base ends up being attacked and razed, you lose the mission. Make sure not to let your guard down if you want to vanquish your foe.
See resource collectors.
Supply crates containing powerful abilities
Hey, Rio,
will
welcome
drop
in.
periodically onto the battlefield. Destroy them to claim the perks they offer. Choose the commander you bring to the battlefield carefully. Their powerful abilities may very well turn the tide of battle in your favor.
Kinda
Abilities can be
yeah.
recharged by killing enemy units or through the loss of your
There's a
own
little bit of
units.
unit collision in there. The vehicles are driving around each other. I think it's just the airborne enemies that struggle with unit
the release
collision.
of early access, you will be able to play on Domination, Rail Yard, and Black Site. The Black Site
Admittedly,
map
this is
covers
so
a
focused
secret
on being a
airbase that serves as
PvP
staging
style game
ground
mode
for
that I
black
do
ops
not care in the
missions throughout
slightest.
region. As a cunning commander, you will use the choke points to ambush your enemies. The Domination map
The
represents
collectors
a
for
crucial
resources?
section of the
Well, it
supply
wasn't
line
just
out
like
of
a
the
mining node. I saw little units driving up to it to drop shit off, so they had to have been... Oh, they're just... Okay, that's like StarCraft style.
Welcome to the Rail Yard, Commander, a pivotal point for all supply trains to intersect. Make sure to control the map and train routes to capitalize on their incoming supplies. In addition to payload mode, you will be able to test your command skills on Operation Thunderstrike, our first cooperative
You know, I
mission.
commended them on their other trailers. This one is
A
not
new
nearly as
Horizon
good.
orbital asset has become
I'm terrible at
self-aware.
RTS. I mean,
Its
for all
AI
rights, I am
is
too.
indiscriminately targeting friends and foes alike.
Because like I said, I want to play Army Men, not play
Invite up to
macro,
2
micro,
friends and work
APM,
together to defend
sweat-ass
against waves
RTS
of
matches.
New Horizon troops. This is it, Commander. Your briefing is over. Your skills will be put to the test on the new modes when early access is released on May 24th.
Like, Command & Conquer probably still reigns king for me, mostly, because it had, like, really in-depth campaign modes. This is the Gamescom trailer from August of this year.
Welcome to Crossfire
I'm terrible at
Legion
RTS in the way that they want me to be good at them.
We
Fair.
are delighted by the community feedback in the last 3 months of early access. 2 large updates have been released, and we
Visually,
have more
those look
to
better.
us. By the end of this video, the latest update, 1.3, will have been released. 3 new units are joining the game, completing the roster with a total of 57 different units for you to play. We're releasing the new refinery map for the high-intensity mode, Payload. This will open up 8 different maps for you to fight your foes on. We are also releasing the 3rd act to the campaign. It's here we establish New Horizon, and why this faction is hellbent on world domination. With this, we will be delivering hours of intense campaign action, with more to come.
Okay.
For the first time, we are releasing a new level editor.
Sweet.
Giving you the tools to unleash your imagination and create new content for the community.
That looks pretty good.
And this is only the beginning, Commander. We have new modes planned, extra maps for you to fight on, new units to complete your strategy, more co-op modes to play with friends, and entirely new missions for our campaigns coming in the next few months. There's no time to hesitate, Commander. We want you to join us to help shape the game, Update 1.3 is available now, and for a limited period, you can get Crossfire Legion with 30...
Thank you. Okay, and then we have the launch announcement from 6 days ago on November 28th.
Hello, Commander. No plan survives the first battle. And we've had many. Here we are, battle-hardened and armed with your feedback. We are now ready to go over the top for the launch release. We are deploying a plethora of new content, optimizing and refreshing the battlefield, along with the final act of our gripping story campaign. Commander, Crossfire Legion leaves early access, 8th of December.
It's also going to have a free weekend when it launches. So that means this coming weekend, you can play Crossfire Legion for free and try it out. That's interesting. That's an interesting prospect. The game currently is $30, so it's not a massive buy. What are people saying in the reviews? Because it does have mixed reviews, with 64% are positive. So this is the most updated. Wow, this is significant. Good lord. Has great potential. Good to see modern futuristic RTS without fantasy creatures or aliens. So on that basis, I am in and hopeful. Needs at least a fast forward option like X-Morph Defense for the in-game cinematics to get a thumbs up from me. I don't enjoy being forced to rewatch things. Okay. The biggest problem with the campaign is you die learning the unit's controls and then have to sit through the same in-game cinematic. Okay. Pathfinding AI. Pathfinding is problematic at times. Welcome to RTS games. Blackbird are saying they're moving away from microtransactions due to feedback. They are contradicting themselves a bit. Does this game have microtransactions? I didn't see anything on the Steam page, but that doesn't mean that they're not in-game microtransactions, but there's definitely nothing here. That is a lot of review. It's a thick boy. So thick. He's got quotes and shit in here. Campaign, like he's got quotes from the company and shit. This guy went really hard on his review. I mean, like, I appreciate that. Player versus AI. So player versus player and AI. I never see any lobbies or players, so I haven't tried PvP. I'm Oceania. You never get PvP support. Sorry. Not recommended. The game is primarily too expensive for what it has to offer. I have played the campaigns available so far, and it's boring. Couldn't find anyone to play for an hour, but I did play a few skirmishes. The game engine and the way the units move is similar to Homeworld. Of course, you don't just play well in non-solar maps. The system of drawing military cards and some commanders is a downside for me that rejected me from the game. Interesting. Don't know what these military cards are. Game requires an online connection to play every game mode except campaign. Skirmish versus AI is played through the online servers. Interesting. Offline skirmish is not planned for official release. Okay. There are practically no players online, so beware if you are buying for PvP. Interesting. I'm already bored of the review, the big one. It was a little too big, but yes. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. I'm not going to touch it. I mean, I might touch it during the free weekend, actually. We do have a free weekend, so, you know, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd like to hear from you. Have you been playing it? Have you been in early access? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream. Because we do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.